Hello, welcome to BISP Solutions. My name is Sonal Sharma and I worked as functional consultant with BISP Solutions. In the series of ARCS video, we are going to cover today that after creating a reconciliation, how to submit, approve or reject or reassign the reconciliation request. For that, first we need to understand that who is the person who is responsible for submitting the reconciliation and who is going to approve or reject the reconciliation. For submitting the reconciliation, the preparer is the person who is giving explanation on the unmatched transactions matching or on the pending reconciliation. So preparer is the person only who can submit the reconciliation after finishing his work. In the case of any unexplained difference or unmatched transaction, he can provide that what is his explanation through the transaction, through adding some attachments or through providing some comments. These are the explanation he can give. After that, he should go to submit this reconciliation to the reviewer. So we will have a look to the application of this. So here I logged in as a preparer, like that is Frank Taylor, and we'll take any of the reconciliation from this reconciliation list to understand. So I think we can take any period like we can select October is the period for the reconciliation, and this is the reconciliation we can see of accounts receivable and general ledger. So I am opening this reconciliation. The preparer has already given the explanation or make adjustment through the transaction for this particular reconciliation where explanation was required for unmatched transaction or unexplained differences. So this is done from the end of preparer. Now what he can do, he can provide any of the attachment here. Okay, through this he can provide any attachment as explained in the instruction part of the profile, or questions which were asked to him, or provide any comments related to this. After this, the options he has, he can submit this reconciliation to the reviewer. The other options he has is he can submit the reconciliation. Of course, it is just similar to this. He can reassign the user. In case he reassign the user, this request is going to the administrator once again in the jobs or in the work list. From only that place, if the administrator approves that request, then only it can be reassigned to someone else. He can request for reassignment to the reviewer as well, and he can refresh this explanation. So these are the options available to the preparer. So here I am showing you how to submit. Here I am submitting this reconciliation to the reviewer. Now I can see who is the reviewer. Reviewer is open with any margin. Up to till now the status was showing is open with preparer. Any of the reconciliation was showing open with preparer now, but after submitting this, it is showing it is open with reviewer. So now moving to the reviewer's point, I will show you how to approve or reject. Approval or rejection can be done by the reviewer. So now I am logging in with the ID of the reviewer. You can see the reviewer is now going to review this reconciliation, which is created already and explained or give the explanation towards that reconciliation by the preparer. So now I can see the reconciliation coming in the list for the review purpose. So I should select that particular period to see that reconciliation here. This is the reconciliation. Here is the aging violation, as you can see, as it is pending from a long time. There is no unexplained difference. Now, if the reviewer, if he is satisfied with the explanation given by the preparer, if he is finding these explanation correct and satisfactory, in that case he can do what he can see the attachments here, he can provide the comments here, he can also see the questions of which the preparer was answering already answered for these questions. So these are the things the prepare reviewer can do. After that, he can either reject in case if he is not satisfied with the explanation or he needs further detailing or further investigation towards that reconciliation. He can also approve this reconciliation if he wants. He has options to do is he can also request reassignment in case if he is not satisfied with the whatever the explanation given by the preparer assigned for the created reconciliation. If he is not satisfied with the work or with the explanation, he can request for reassignment. This reassignment request again going to the administrator's ID and showing that there is a request of reassignment. So now I am approving this for particular this reconciliation. So this is the flow or the complete process of reconciliation has been done, that it is created by the administrator and a preparer give explanation and submitted by the preparer and reviewed by the reviewer and approved by the reviewer. Now here the another options we have is that you can also reopen the reconciliation. Means the reconciliation already approved can also be reopened once again, or the workflow you can see it from here that preparer did that and the reviewer is it is open with the reviewer once again. So this can be seen here. So here we understand how to approve, how to submit, or how to reject the reconciliation. From here, I can also show you that how to reassign or how to manage the reconciliation. If we go to request reassignment, so this can be done here. When creating reassignment request, the reviewer needs to provide that for which role he want to provide that particular reconciliation and to whom he want to provide. Suppose he is providing for the preparer purpose, as the previous preparer was Frank Tiller. Now he wants to give it to any of the user, you can say Darcy Coin. Okay, so he is assigning this task to Darcy. Now you need to see, you want to select the reconciliation, that is this is the simple one, and if you want to give any justification towards that, you can do that. So now I am doing okay for it, investigate and attach further report. So this is the explanation asked by the reviewer. So this can be submitted. So here I created a reassignment request, which is already done. Now moving to the, as the request is sent to the administrator without sending it to administrator without the approval of administrator, it can not be completed. Means it cannot be handed over to the Darcy, the new preparer. Here you can see the status of this profile. This particular reconciliation is again open with the reviewer and reassigned. So now I am moving to the particular administrator's account. When going to administrator's account, I can see that this reconciliation request is coming to the work list, as I can see here. Okay, so here I can see it's a request of reassignment. Okay, and with the message it is reflecting that investigate and attach further report here. So now if the administrator is find it right and correct, it can do this, that it can approve this reassignment, and it can be reassigned to the new prepare, that is Darcy Cohen. So I am doing this. I can also, the administrator can also reject this, or it can approve all or reject all if there are multiple requests are there. Okay, so now we are moving to the Darcy Cohen. So for that, I need to first take the access of that particular ID of Darcy. It is just to show you as an example. That's why I'm doing it for the multiple IDs here. Here, so this is the Darcy's profile. I am going to log in with this one, and we are going to approve or submit this again to the particular preparers. And so now I am moving to the next preparer to whom the reviewer reassigned this task. Okay, so here I am providing the ID password, and through this I am going to logging into this profile. Here, this is, as you can see, this is the Darcy's profile. Here in this reconciliation list, now that particular reconciliation was arising with the request of explanation. So here I can see that particular, see, this is the reconciliation pending with open with reviewer, as you can see. Now, Darcy can provide the explanation here according to the requirement of the reviewer, what he asked, what she asked. And after giving explanation, she has again the right to approve reconciliation, to reject reconciliation, to reopen this reconciliation again to someone else, to reopen this reconciliation, like if she wants, she is not going to approve it, or she can also reassign it to someone else, the other user or the other preparer. These are the options she has. So here I am going to approve this particular reconciliation. So this is the whole scenario through which you understand the flow of a particular created reconciliation, that preparer is going to whether submit this reconciliation or resend it to someone else. In the same way, it is when sent to the reviewer. The reviewer is going to accept the reconciliation, approve the reconciliation, or reject the reconciliation. So this is it for today's video. Thank you.